my mo akwaba emfamra channel is all. And then so as I share be more platform is about being kumo for Ghanaian football. And of course, you share here, you will run 7 year and seminal and so media to him. Kumasi Asano got a concern with her, House of Folk concern, and so 8 more her Ghana Football Association, and so mistakes are my year, and a mistake on my year, according to General Manager, and also Penny Power, no, and I share Accra Great Olympics. So, Penny, your friend Eric Alagide, and so you had better him, El Jumadine. So, Kumasi Asano got a play a free camp, according to my reports, according to my checks. Kumasi Asano got a play a free camp. Now I bet him come and so Timo Hall now every run seminar babyano and so TV I come to first time near no subscribe to the channel and no notification bell and so be each and every single time in some of the bar once Sabaka what me home said no man and so call Benjamin a Kyoku jam film within which my friend Ricardo Vras each and every single time you know one idea shamu our platform is near the dear home come na babyano and so TV away come Ghana Premier League you know starting Yamepa Friday 7 p.m. Yebenya His Excellency John Dramani Mahama was here, obeye guest of honor. One on the kick off near the Stone Boy perform live, and so it will give more House of Folk, and so and Hawkeye United the ball were crash posted 7 p.m. and as I give no ends when we are wishing teams now the best of luck. Yes, we are wishing teams in now the best of luck. So the baby team and so to me me. I'm supporting Kumasi Asano Kotoko to win the Ghana Premier League. Yes, I'm supporting Kumasi Asano Kotoko. I want Kotoko to win the league. House of Folk probably will be second. Diana with the signings of my year. Anyhow, I'm more serious this time around. I expect them to place third. Now, if they fourth, no probably team and friend Mediama. These are my teams. I believe that I'm going to finish in the top 4. Kumasi Asano Kotoko, House of Folk, Diana and Mediama. Bebiani Gold Stars after winning the league. I see them having that sort of season now. Some actors and so have a yenibi because definitely or mess of Accra and so Timo team for one come a top 4 no but the top 4 no yeah Asante Kotoko, House of Folk, Tima, your friend Diana and Mediama. These are my 4 clubs. I believe that they will finish in the top 4. The defending champions, you know, will suffer kakra because of how the teams, you know, league na the following season, the way see your man. So, the no said the no man ends with city. But you do that to comment section him now, bomb no man ends with me pay na biano and so etimi I come up and so etimo. The Ghana Football Association, after yen Timian qualify for AFCON 2025, still decided say they will go with Pania friend Otuado. So Pania friend Eric Alagide Pania one na Great Olympics so currently as we speak why Juma Karela United why Juma and so a year in so atrema na fi so kudi Juma and my team na Great Olympics or say onim the buy entia and as na a mistake said the Ghana Football Association decided to still go with Openi FN Otuado after Openi my that performance the AFCON qualifiers in him one no did is a mistake because if you look at him and me see your present here or more year Juma no say or more far coach and Ghana a coach that they believe that this is someone we want him to manage your football your national team no and looking at the CV and he even questioned the competence over here of Dr. Randy Abe by saying that on yes sure say if Dr. Randy Abe will pick a coach for the team Heart of Lions that's what to the CV back per the no year before for blasters and on yes sure so Pania your friend Dr. Randy Abe will bring in Otuado as a year coach. So for him to have done that for the national team, he believes that they did us great disservice. And I've always maintained such a year comment, I support it 100% because I believe Otuado with the Nyomana now before getting the job with Ghana. He's one of the luckiest coaches ever so because a national team that Blasters national team, a national team that at a point in time now a former Chelsea coach and a coach here in Avram Grant. I believe that we are the luckiest person to have managed and Blasters in recent time because now he's done nothing to earn him that appointment. So many open a funeral like did and we've also decided to worsen the case because the assistant no so a problem because or no ni experience no na assistant so almost ni experience. What is the experience opani e friend John Pence back to the table as a coach? Experience paying a Desmond Affair at the back to the table as a coach. These are facts. Young can create experience by the 3 coaches need now or more cry and blasters no or money experience. Them blasters no pay experience. So it's either we are going with them with the same kind of performance, now performance, no, so they get the experience, get to know the African terrain. And by that time, so they need a design here. Derek like this one there. But GD is a mistake. With me, but me, I don't see that as a mistake. And they wanted to keep him. And they did. If they wanted to sack him, everything was glare. Everything was glaring. Like they needed to sack him. If the performance coach Kwasiapia gave us, and to me, standing the contractor, the performance Otuaru gave us in the AFCON qualifiers, no, it was a performance that a sacking performance. To me, I don't see it as a mistake. They decided to go with him regardless, and they are still supporting him. The kind of supporter when you're one for Biama Krishutino, one for Biama Kwasiapia Mo. Ntiane seba open e fena Erica like Didi and so to jam na 7 at amount. Now, the Ghana Football Association has an appointment be and Black Galaxies, or my appointment. An appointment no me, open e fena Kasimo Kanse Mengel, head coach, according to report Amate. Open e fena Samuel Bodu, assistant coach, and I feel Gordon at Trump, and so assistant coach. Stephen Ahulu, a goalkeeper trainer. And so the matter Black Galaxies and look up blasters maybe a term near friend or no. No issue with disappointment, and me issue near very simple and very short. I don't see the reason why coach or Kanse Mengel, a head coach, not somebody assistant coach. I don't see any footballing sense in it. Minkato or Kanse Mengel, a good coach. He's one of the coaches that I admire so much in local football. The kind of job he did at Bechem United was twice with Nations FC. The last 2 seasons, Nations FC are boy in the Premier League. They've given performance, a deserving performance. And if they are playing, you can clearly see, say, Coach Okanse Mengel is their coach because what he did at Bechem United, no, he's doing the same. Team in Nations FC, and that should tell you that in fact he is a good manager. When given a team and given the support and he's been left to operate the way he needs to operate, he gives results. So I like him. But looking at the achievement of coach Samobodu and the achievement of coach Okanse Mengel, who be a head coach, he should go to coach Samobodu. In terms of age-wise, because probably I don't know their ages, but Okanse Mengel will definitely be older than coach Samobodu. That is the only way probably. I'm no head coach or my Samobodu assistant coach. But in terms of footballing reason, coach Okanse Mengel shouldn't be head coach, not Samobodu assistant coach. Samobodu is a coach that he's coached Accra House of Folk. And when he coached Accra House of Folk, he won the Ghana Premier League for them in so many years. He won the MGNFA Cup and defended it. We saw what he did at Team Mediama. Consistently 3 seasons or so, no more competing for the league. Na BBS, na Jai League nibo, na BBS near Jai League nibo. And when he came to House of Folk from Mediama, he won the league when nothing happened. So that should tell us that he is a good manager, or the achievement, or the record, or the track record to manage the Black Galaxies more than Open friend of Kanse Mengel. But in footballing sense, it doesn't make right. It doesn't make sense. But in age-wise and in other kind of thing that the FA they always do, maybe probably they are fair enough. So what you say? But you have the way Besifako. Young Black Galaxies is not bread, and Black Galaxies should be a place that the local players had the opportunity to play in a national team. Because the easiest thing we say, the The Black Galaxies is cry more time tournament or to qualify. So how much do we say they qualify to play for Young Blasters? No? So when they are able to qualify for the Chan tournament, when they give performance that are befitting, when they are winning the Chan tournament, then we can say that even when they are playing against their peers, or when they go to the Blasters, they can play. They are an avenue that we need to take a special interest in it. We are local player, we are local player. That is the avenue that the Betman Mukis are stronger after the open year. You find Benjamin Asare, you know. It's a place very serious. No one call us, Papa. The only thing MIN team calling him a collapse, no. The only thing. I don't know. To Omo Omoye no Maye. Omoye no Maye Abefa. Intermediate. That is what I see. TM and Ontona. More congratulations, but I still believe some more board in their head coach, be an assistant. That is how I see it. Upon your friend among Kwame, a former player at the maximum friend across House of Folk. I say, but be a House of Folk every year in the Gaka top 4, no, a one on Babette Twasso in the Ghana Premier League. Shannon was saying, Friday 7 p.m. House of Folk, Neho United never. No, say, but be a House of Folk every year. In the Gaga top 4, and that is a performance every single House of Folk fan ever pay. Because if you look at the performance they give, in American say a football mra and only ball Gaga top 4 now, and House of Folk in a J. By a Gaga for mra and Untina a year go stars a J. Because football mra says a board draw, you now 1 point. Ye share goals in the game oko dem near the Hearts of Folk won 2 games and drew 1. Bebiani Go Stars won 1 game and drew 2, but still they won it. Didn't I say a Gaka for mra? So your football rank Hearts of Folk na Gaka top 4. So if Openia Fena Mankwamre could say the performance they ended another performance they gave in the Gaka top 4 and one on Babette Twasso in the Premier League, I think say then Hearts of Folk will stage a title, a year winning campaign, because in the top 4 they looked bright. They looked a team that is serious to compete for the Ghana Premier League season. Everything was working for them. You could see a coach coaching them. You could see the understanding between players. You could see players trying to exhibit and execute training grounds. They never gave excuse. And aside Omunya service, and still, Coach did it the way he wants us to believe, say, still, it's not a finished product. So if he's going to add more to the team, not say the boy in the Gaka top for never be and see never to us, then Hearts of Folk will probably be a team to beat in the 2025-2026 Ghana Premier League season. And aside of Tamanko Ameriku, they should always be on the players, on the team, to get that kind of results. And I'm glad they are all happy and they are supporting coach, because the coach has given them that belief. He's giving them that hope. Somebody to the Ghana Premier League and so with the performance and the kind of play they are giving us. You will see more in the game they will play against Eho United. Something that you better do with Sifago. So what I say. So that is how I'm 7 and so city. My team Kumasa and Kotoko. Now, according to checks, Mensaka Chese, Michael Sefa any Kumasa and Kotoko camp. Michael Sefa any Kumasa and Kotoko camp. Now, Megdege Kakrano. It's not about the reason why only camp. And even that one, I don't want to go much into it. But I feel sorry and I feel sad. At the same time, looking at Coach Kadim Zito is a developer. He's a coach that or football because we're coaching Kuala in footballers and when I see players going waste, when I know say they can probably be of help to the team in other positions than Emia. Sefa was used as a right back or Kotoko team he performed. He was used as a center back he performed, but Sefa is a defensive midfielder by trade. Sefa is a defensive midfielder by trade. And if you look at the body size, now when the strength, now when the fitness are, he can offer Kumasa and Kotoko a lot of good things. But according to Norma Metienne, the Yama Brantiano, and so Conan one know any training on his own in Nana Chese. Almost according to some material, you catch and so on part of the plans of the team. And then he got an offer from a team from Togo. So when the discussion was, okay, if I'm not part of the coach's plan, I need to be left off the hook na me call, like terminating my contract. Which of course, but as soon as I catch no, also Nancy no can make a lot of sense because coach let's say I'm not part of the plans. So if I'm not part of the plan, that means I won't be useful. And God being so good to me, my opportunity elsewhere, I'm going to go see a kind. This is part of the coach's plan. Yeah, mon terminating my contract na me call. It's as simple as that. But this is the place that me what issues with the IMC and Obi Biara Olili Kotoko team now. I deal with Kotoko team, but it's because IMC planning for no believe in separation of powers. Yenja man for more when they are not able to work, then we let them know that they are doing things the wrong way. But sometimes we Ghanaians, when you leave us to Yanka to a point one way, you mess up. And the same thing that AC Okumas and Kotoko team currently as we speak. There are some players for me, a new players that they are not happy in the team. See for free camp in America no. Ka you bet mama na be posting in the but to a free camp. AB or back AB so I will just dig and come and tell you the reason why AB only come near there. But still a part of the deal person ko near that ni bintin as a camp free near the bomb. But some of the new players are not happy as I know to go team. And do you know why? Enyame na me de oba ye nyoma na ekoso okumas and go to go team. This is not because me cause fear and panic and I say me ya dibia, but young can okre. And you mean don't buy kind of things. Some of the players that don't buy new ones, they are not happy. The reason why they are not happy is that you favor a man for being binom, team. We dear, na me movie, me na me cast and fan ranty, we mu dear, and this hand man coach with team. Now some of the players are not happy. Some of the new players believe say you cast on a fair ground. You na money and pay positions are. They can get some of the players off the team, but because we dear, me na me cast ama players ni be any, and if the IMC enya way am say me come in say me papa be here na kwame me chia obi a obi a me say obi here and you are close to the team, you are close to IMC, you are close to Manchia, but you won't can't for. Some of the players are not happy because if favor binom me can say we say who favor because bia on the favorite and there mean to can so be in the favorite bia on the favorite, but the open asem no Kotoko result will be any uni asem. But if the open assembly team Kotoko results, when they benya issue no, some of the players in the Kotoko team are not happy. The new players they are not happy because they believe that and do buy into more. I am see for the animu that Kotoko for almost cut on this side didn't buy a tour. Many of them they are not happy in the team. They are not happy in the team. Man, we are Sabeba, the past 3 seasons. No more team near a top players ba near Momoko, a top player by Momoko, CBM, because some of the players, if care is not taken, Nasa new man co answer, son, near Costa de Sicona, play do I to music I can say about team nim, but Omuna be more better than Sebi to be better to moon here or Monco. Communication director got to go and the best signing will league him. The best signings will league him. But the best signings will league no buy no. Or more buy no money for. It's the more reason why Mr. Mini coach current to Nyagin say, or because a team need time, you know. Because a team ye newer, when your players are about team in my team near new. Players for mobile first level in my team ye new. Look at the Kotoko system. The economy be at players over 17 players nearby or more benye be abono and rule 4.5 in the starting lineup. Just sit down and do your calculations. Kamara da pom and your Lord na prayer Lord bebo 2. Do them for Lord the prayer in Tisaibu nebo or your new signing back on center panel Samba any ensuna bebo omunna omunye new signing goalkeeper onye new signing. Number 3 I see a bebo and nimu mfifu no Enabia Lord Hilaria double any said Kojubebo or me new players 2 be catch I be 3. Apart from some players no and a beer donzo subenya bia bo 4 players a pair and the baby team him. There are 4 players per say donzo cry more next say 3 players pen team back here right back na me nu make for this. We a new team unya bebe 5 months no me dia jele 2 make for this. and one defender. The core of the team no into whom he had time to gel. Unless you are giving us new players in the starting lineup, maybe out of the 11 players, you probably 6 new players before Sabeka is a jelly. But say 3 4 power, you don't need time to gel. Young can crunch down for me and say down for Agro. I campaign they should give the job to Coach Karim Zito because of what he did. But so Diana and Gidi is there, Meka. And I believe in this instance. You don't need time. Players almost start to work Kotoko team no. Omu 5. No other case won't have time. Dabi, you don't need time. So almost starting a best 6, 7, 8, 10 case new players. Now chunk of the team ne ball, Kwame Poku an ebo, Abetamo an ebo, Emmanuel Antwi an ebo. Na some man ebo. Until we have time. Gel, moment Gel says here. Please subscribe to the channel, but notification bell also. So that we are updated by each and every single time on Sabeka. What to be home, the one man and you see any platform, so subscribe my notification bell, so Macau.